The story suggested by this title carries a deep message about hidden talent, cultural pride, and the way people are often misjudged based on their jobs or appearances. A hotel maid is someone many people might overlook, assuming her role is limited to cleaning rooms or providing basic service. Yet when she answers a call in Dutch in front of a millionaire, it changes the entire perception of who she is and what she is capable of. The fact that the millionaire immediately asked to see her shows that he recognized something extraordinary in what seemed like an ordinary moment. This situation becomes not just about language, but about respect, opportunity, and the power of surprising others with unexpected skills. When the maid answered the phone in Dutch, she demonstrated intelligence, education, and cultural depth that many would not have expected from someone in her position. Speaking multiple languages is not a small achievement. It requires years of learning, practice, and exposure. For many hotel guests, hearing a maid fluently switch into Dutch would be shocking because it breaks the stereotype of what people assume about those working in service roles. This moment reminds us that talents and knowledge are often hidden behind simple appearances, and it teaches the lesson that every individual carries more within them than what we see on the surface. The millionaire's reaction is important as well. His decision to ask to see her highlights the way hidden talent, when revealed, can command respect instantly. A millionaire is someone who likely interacts with high-status individuals regularly, yet it was a hotel maid who surprised him and earned his attention. This flips the traditional hierarchy on its head, showing that true respect is not about wealth or position, but about the qualities a person reveals through their actions and abilities. The maid, without seeking recognition, gained it naturally because her skills spoke louder than any title. This story also carries a motivational message about dignity. Many people working in service industries often feel invisible, treated as though their worth is tied only to their job description. But the maid's ability to answer a call in Dutch proves that her identity goes far beyond her role at the hotel. She may have chosen that job for practical reasons, but her skills and intelligence exist independent of it. This reflects a universal truth. No matter where someone works or what they do, they can carry greatness within them. Titles and uniforms do not define value, character, ability, and heart do. The story inspires us to see others with more curiosity and respect. If the millionaire had dismissed the maid as unimportant, he would never have witnessed her ability. Instead, her simple act opened his eyes and perhaps reminded him that greatness often hides in plain sight. For the audience, the lesson is clear. Treat everyone with dignity, because you never know the hidden strengths or talents they possess. This is not just about languages, but about all the unseen gifts people carry: artistic talents, wisdom, resilience, and experiences that cannot be guessed from appearances. On a deeper motivational level, the maid symbolizes anyone who feels underestimated or overlooked in life. By revealing her unexpected ability in such a natural way, she proves that one does not need to boast or show off to demonstrate value. True ability speaks for itself, and when the right moment comes, it shines. For those who doubt themselves because of their position or appearance, this story becomes a reminder that what matters most is not what people assume about you, but what you carry inside. The crowd or the millionaire being left speechless is not just about the surprise of hearing Dutch from a maid. It is about the realization that worth is not determined by wealth, class, or occupation. Every person, no matter their role, deserves respect because they may hold wisdom and talents that can inspire and even humble those who appear to have everything. The maid's simple act of answering a phone transformed the atmosphere, turned stereotypes upside down, and reminded everyone that hidden greatness is everywhere, waiting for the right moment to emerge. Hidden talent can surprise anyone because human beings are layered with skills, experiences, and knowledge that are often invisible until the right situation brings them to light. The story of the hotel maid answering a call in Dutch in front of a millionaire highlights this truth in a powerful way. On the surface, the maid might appear to be someone performing a simple job, a role many people overlook without giving much thought. Yet, in one moment, with one unexpected display of fluency in a foreign language, she transformed perceptions entirely. That moment shocked the millionaire and left others speechless because it broke the stereotype of what they thought a maid could or could not do. What makes hidden talent so remarkable is that it is not always displayed openly. Many people carry abilities they developed in their past, through study, practice, or even personal experiences, but they do not advertise them daily. A hotel maid may have studied multiple languages, traveled, or had a background in education, yet those around her only see the uniform she wears and the duties she performs. When she suddenly answered a call in Dutch, it was like a curtain lifting, revealing a whole new side of her identity that had been invisible. This kind of revelation has the power to transform not only how others view her, but also how she views herself, reminding her and those watching that greatness often hides beneath ordinary appearances. Hidden talent also teaches humility to those who assume they can judge someone's worth at a glance. The millionaire may have expected the maid to know only the basics of her job, nothing more. Yet the moment she revealed her language skills, the balance of power shifted. He realized that despite his wealth and status, there were qualities she possessed that commanded his respect. In this way, hidden talent becomes a force that equalizes, reminding everyone that no one has a monopoly on intelligence, skill, or ability. It also sends the message that respect must be given to all people, because you never know the depth of ability that lies within them. There is also an inspiring lesson here for those who feel overlooked. Many individuals feel invisible because their talents are not recognized in their current role or environment. A maid, a janitor, a driver, or anyone in a humble position may feel society does not see their true potential. But hidden talents remain within them, and often the right situation arises where they shine without effort. The maid did not intend to impress anyone. She simply did her job and answered a call in Dutch. Yet that natural expression of her ability became the moment she surprised everyone around her. This shows that you do not need to force recognition. True talent will speak for itself when the time is right. Hidden talent also reminds us to look beyond labels and approach people with openness rather than assumption. If we limit our view of others to what we see on the surface, we miss out on the richness of who they are. Every person carries untold stories and skills. It might be someone in a small role at work who has extraordinary creativity, or a quiet neighbor who plays music beautifully, or a coworker who has faced and overcome immense challenges with resilience. By keeping an open mind, we allow ourselves to be surprised and inspired by the hidden talents all around us. The story of the maid and the millionaire also demonstrates how one simple moment of hidden talent can shift the atmosphere in a room. What was once routine suddenly becomes extraordinary. People who may have dismissed the maid now see her with new respect. The millionaire, with all his wealth, was left humbled and curious, asking to see her because he recognized something beyond his expectations. This is the power of hidden talent. It breaks barriers, changes perspectives, and leaves lasting impressions. Ultimately, hidden talent can surprise anyone because human worth cannot be measured by surface appearances. The hotel maid showed that behind every role, every uniform, and every quiet presence, there may exist brilliance waiting to emerge. For those who feel underestimated, this story is a reminder to never doubt your inner abilities. For those quick to judge, it is a lesson to pause and treat every person with respect, because you never know what greatness lies hidden within them. Respect should never depend on job titles, because human dignity and value are far greater than the positions or roles someone holds in society. Too often, people are judged based on what they do for a living rather than who they truly are. And this creates a culture where respect is conditional instead of unconditional. The story of the hotel maid answering a call in Dutch in front of a millionaire beautifully exposes this truth. A maid is often seen as someone in a lowly job, doing work that many people overlook. Yet when she displayed her ability to speak Dutch, she broke through the barrier of stereotypes and forced others, including the millionaire, to see her in a new light. That moment reminded everyone present that respect is not something earned through wealth or job titles alone, but something that should be given to every person regardless of status. When people tie respect to positions, they reduce individuals to their roles, rather than acknowledging their humanity. A CEO might command respect simply because of his title, while a maid or janitor may be dismissed as unimportant. But titles are temporary and situational, while human worth is permanent. If the CEO loses his company, does he lose his worth as a human being? If the maid changes her uniform and takes on another role, Does her value suddenly increase?